You have to be totally against everything Western, and nothing else matters. By the way, let me see. This guy responded to that same woman. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad that he's so this is another black man responding to that same woman, but in a different video of her. So let's listen to this and listen to how this black American responds to her.
Aware of the oppression that's happening, and it's never because of us, it's because of you. It's fucking because of you. It's your government. It's the people that you keep voting, and it's your tax money. I've never been in the US, and I never fucking will be. Never fucking will be. You guys are fucking whack. You're insane. You're so beyond selfish. It's fucking insane. A black woman in fucking presidency is not gonna save us. I know. I'm not fucking saying vote Trump in. Fucking do something. Do something. I'm so sick and tired of this. Do something. It's your responsibility. What more do you need to see? What more images need to come out of Sudan, Congo, fucking Palestine, any of those countries? What do you need to fucking see to fucking start acting and realizing you're the fucking problem? You're the fucking problem. No one's done policing you. No.
This is not like, this is not, you consider your cause to be good and everything else to be evil, and you're asking Americans to help you while calling them the problem. So the Americans that you're asking for help, you're calling them evil and the source of the problem. I mean, this is not a good way to get sympathy from people to actually support your cause, while basically calling them themselves the black Americans that you're talking to, because they're American, you're calling them evil, and at the same time you're asking them for their help. This is basically kind of like religion that shames you and makes you feel disgusted. And the only way, this is wokeism and Islam. Okay, Islam basically tells you that you're disgusting, there's something wrong with you, and you have to sacrifice your life to be worthy of anything. And wokeism basically does the same thing to, you know, to white people, to call them. Now black Americans are saying that, okay, this is not just a white thing. I am getting hit with this accusation of being evil, but by just being American as well. So now you're grouped in with the white people. Congratulations. This is what wokeism does. It basically makes everything, just like religion makes you a sinful human being that requires total submission to God for forgiveness. Wokeism finds something within you, whether you're white or man or American, even if you're not white, if you're American, something inherently inside you, it makes you evil and disgusting. And the only way that you could remedy that is by absolute submission and destruction of self and what matters in your life for the cause. For religion is for God, but in wokeism is for the cause that they have decided, for the destruction, for the absolute destruction of everything in society. Basically, this is how wokeism and religion are such a perfect copy of each other. But let's listen to the rest of this.
No one's telling you not to fucking speak up, but do not speak up when it comes to oppressing my people. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's fucking also white people. It's all of you. It's fucking all of you. Every fucking race in fucking America has oppressed us. Black people also wear a uniform and get on a plane and come to our countries and kill us. You vote the same fucking melanated fucking people into government that sign papers to kill us.
Okay, YouTube, I do not agree with this woman. She's mentioning people's skin colors. I'm not being racist. I'm just highlighting this. Please do not strike us down.
People into government that sign papers to kill us. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. You are our colonizers. I do not want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. We've watched our people die for fucking years. We're not the people that oppressed you. Instead of taking a second to think how fucking identity politics is so fucking toxic and is killing people, you're playing...
Wait, she's identity politics is toxic? You're the one who's just identifying people with wait a minute. She's not actually. She's saying all Americans are the problem. So she's saying like, okay, it's not based on white or black, but it's identity, but it's based on American identity. You're doing identity politics. Unbelievable.
The entire fucking agenda. Step by step, you're all fucking brainwashed. You're all fucking ridiculous and fucking pathetic. I'm so fucking done. Done. So fucking done. You're all the fucking same. All of you. Every single one of you. Every single fucking American is complicit. And I'm done. You're all fucking complicit. You're all complicit.
So I understand that you're in a lot of pain, and I'm very sorry about that. But this kind of take is counterproductive and frankly insulting and not empathetic whatsoever. Because what would you and other people who have these takes have us do? What have you done?
Oh yes, exactly. What have you done? What have you done? This is such so important. Like, what do you have? I will answer you. You have to sacrifice everything, and your life does not matter, and everything has to be sacrificed for the cause. You have to nothing short of everything is good enough. Okay, and what they have done for you, nothing, because you don't matter to them. This is what you have to understand. You do not matter. This is what Iranian people realized for a long time ago. Iranian people, a lot of the pro-Palestinian people are saying, "Oh, you should come and speak out for Palestine, for Palestinian people right now." All right, and then a lot of Iranians are asking, "Wait a minute, where were you when we were being oppressed by our regime? Like, we didn't hear you once mention any. In fact, you support our regime." The Iranian people who are being attacked and murdered and tortured by their own government, you never see the pro-Palestinian movement speaking up one time for this cause, for their cause against their oppression. They want everybody, they want the entire world to care about their situation while they care about no one else. The demand is insane. This is an insane demand. And again, I'm saying this when Gaza was thriving before October 7th, was getting better and better. Like, the economic condition in Gaza was better than many places in Iran. And many Iranians were living under more oppression before October 7th than people in Gaza were. And you heard nothing from this movement against the regime, against the Islamic Republic. In fact, if you heard anything, you heard support for the Islamic Republic, for the oppressors of Iranian people. And now you're asking them to come and support this cause? Why? Someone should ask her what the Arabic word for abd and abid means in both literal and slang sense. Yeah, so you're referring to slavery in Islam, and I think these Black Americans are actually going to now mention that. So yes, Terrell, you're actually you predicted what's going to be mentioned. So hold on, these Black Americans are going to bring up. They're going to bring that up. So wait. This is interesting. This is going to get very, very tense. Hold on.
But this kind of take is counterproductive and frankly insulting and not empathetic whatsoever. Because what would you and other people who have these takes have us do? What have you done to change corruption in your government? Where's your cape? If it's that easy, lead by example. Show us what you have done to change corruption in your government. And everybody who's telling us Americans and everyday average American to do something never provides any specifics of what they want us to do. Particularly those who've never been to America and have never lived a day in the average American's life. There's not even enough time in the day to do all the things y'all are asking us to do. You want us to be civics majors, to understand how every piece of our government works. You want us to understand all of the Constitution and have read it. You want us to be versed in law and understand how laws work and how we can change those to help people outside of America. You want us to protest, to travel to protest, to donate. Meanwhile, a lot of us are trying not to get an overdraft fee in our bank. We're living paycheck to paycheck. You want us to be...
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, people in Gaza are suffering, so you should sacrifice your own personal, conditions and your life. You should care about nothing else other than the cause. You should sacrifice everything, including your well-being, for the cause. That's what they want.
Soldiers, now vigilantes, and basically superheroes. Where's your cape? You want us to come together to plan to have a revolution. But there can't even be much agreement, not only between the two political parties, but even among the two political parties themselves, there's disagreement. Look at what's going on with Machino Dorito and how he has a similar take to you, where he wants people to do something and start a revolution, and other people are like, you're not being realistic and you're being racist at the same time. And you're kind of taking the same route. Are you blaming black people for what's going, like, I hate seeing children die. I lost sleep. Like, there was a night that I could not sleep because of the images that I saw coming out of Palestine. It was sickening. It was the most inhumane thing I've ever seen in my life. So how dare you blame me for doing something like that?
Because you're American. You're American. We could blame all of you because you're American. Apparently, that's how it works. All of you.
Fuck that rhetoric.
See, so like your blackness is not saving you anymore because you're a citizen of the United States of America. So it used to be a intersectionality point in your favor, but apparently not anymore. So.
The most inhumane thing I've ever seen in my life. So how dare you blame me for doing something like that? Fuck that rhetoric, to be blunt. I have literally been to the seat of government right in front of the White House to protest, and it did nothing. There were Palestinians dying that day. I had to look at it on the news on my phone as I was in front of the White House. So the measures that we're taking, whether it's protesting to help people divest.
By the way, if you want the less Palestinian to die, then please support Israel in their war against Hamas and Hezbollah. So because the earlier we manage to get rid of Hamas and Hezbollah, the earlier we could save the Palestinian people. So if you want to support Palestinian people, support Israel.
It's not working. It's not working. Give me some concrete ideas that will actually affect change. Like, do you want us to meet in some bunker without any technology, without our cell phones or anything, and plan and come together with some bows and arrows and kerosene and fire and just start lighting things up in Washington, D.C.? Do you want us to start ending the lives of other people? Do you want us to go and find all the leaders of AIPAC and just start blasting in America? I hate seeing strangers die, but I'm not willing to die for strangers, to put it bluntly. And if any of us went to the seat of government and started doing the things that you really want us to do, there will be a civil war, because there are people who are willing to die to keep their privilege as white Americans and make sure that the thing that has kept them at the top, the thing that they love and identify with, and the symbol of everything that matters to them.
So what this person doesn't understand is that when you talk about privileges, you enjoy a lot of privileges for being American. That other lady, the pro-Palestinian lady, was right that you as an American are sitting in a position of privilege. You have a lot of privilege, right? But unlike her, I'm not going to blame you for that. I think actually you should be grateful for it. Like when you say white people privilege, I think you're underestimating how much privilege you have because you're an American citizen, and you should be proud of it, and you should be grateful for it, and you should be bragging about it instead of letting people shame you for it.
To make sure that that does not fall. And I'm not trying to fight these people. I'm not interested. I'm just trying to live. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to be happy. I just left my religion in February. I just came out as bisexual in February. I'm trying to figure out who I am and what I want in life. And y'all want us to go and die for people we don't know. You want to see America fall? Okay, I understand that. I kind of want to too. But
oh, wow. Okay, you ungrateful piece of crap. America, that gave you so much safety and security. The reason why you're not living the lives of people in Gaza is because of America and its military superiority and its law and order and its rights and freedoms. And you want that to fall? You want that to fall? You want all of that to fall? You want more of the world to live like Gaza? You freaking ungrateful piece of crap.
That's another thing, is none of us know how to be self-sufficient.
So he wants this. There's a difference between the pro-Palestinian woman and these people, okay? By these people, I mean woke people, right? The pro-Palestinian movement wants America and the Western liberal order to fall, and they are willing to sacrifice for it. But the leftists in the United States and Western countries, they want the Western liberal order to fall, but they don't want to sacrifice. They want to also live comfortable lives. Just watch other people do it for them, right? So, but again, their motivations are all the only difference is that these people have not completely submitted to that idea. They still do care about their living condition, right? They want to. They don't want to. They want a revolution without actually the cost of a revolution. That's what they want, and they don't understand that everything they have, all the peace that they have, comes because of the Western liberal order. The very thing that they want to take down.
Enough to have everything we need.
Yeah, exactly. D has a very good question, and again, this is on point because there's two sides of this movement, and one of them has an answer, and the other one doesn't. So D is saying, and replace it with what? They want to destroy this order and replace it with what? And the difference between the Islamic fight against the Western liberal order and the woke. So there's actually three movements: the wokeism, the Marxist-Leninism, and Islamism, right? So the two of these have an answer. The Islamists, when they want to take down the Western liberal order, they actually have an answer for what they want to replace it with. If they're Sunni, it's a caliphate, and if they're Shia, it's an imamate, right? But and if Marxist-Leninist also, they have a state communism. They have an answer to that as well. It's the woke that is actually the most insane, because the wokes are trying to take the whole system down, and they don't even have an answer for what they want to replace it with. They just want to destroy for the sake of destruction. But anyways, let's continue.
No, just fall apart. Electricity, food, water. Like some places, it's not even legal to collect rainwater and filter it and have it to provide for yourself. Like, y'all aren't being realistic. You're not being realistic, and you're not leading by example. Because everybody who has these takes, what have you done to be a revolutionary? What have you done to change your government? I don't think crying on your phone is an example. I don't. And what narrative are you pushing by showing black soldiers in the Middle East? What are you trying to say? Because I'm tired of black people being put in the conversation and then being told that we should put our issues and lives and rights behind everybody else's, including Palestinians. I don't want to hear that. Just like you don't want to hear what you don't want to hear. I don't want to hear y'all tell us to put ourselves last. I'm sick of it. Would I rather see black people heal before anybody else? Absolutely. And I'm not going to feel sorry about that. Because y'all want to put your people first and then judge us for wanting to put our people first. And then you want to say, don't use Oppression Olympics, but then use Oppression Olympics. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I would love.
By the way, that's the difference between us and you guys, right? You are caring about you put black people in front of ahead of other people. They put, I don't know, Palestinian people ahead of everyone else. Okay, but us liberals, us humanist liberals, we care about the human condition as a whole. Black, Israeli, Palestinian, white, we don't care. We care about the general human condition in this world, while you guys are being tribal.
To affect change, I would love to.
Oh, and even when we talk about nationalism and we think people from a certain nation, it makes sense for them to focus on their fellow, citizens. That's not because we think that their fellow citizens matter more than other people, but we think that when it comes to separating the world into separate nation states and different people from within nations working as a team together, that is, and have relationship with other nations that are win-win relationships, that is the most effective form of increasing utility generally in the entire planet. So we are, like, as liberals, we are nationalists, but not in the sense that we think that if the people of your nation state are superior. We just think that within certain geographies, you need people in a certain geographical border for them to work as a team together to achieve their goals, and that form of teamwork is the best, most effective way to get the goals of every nation separately from other nations, right? And also we also think that these nation states should be cooperating and having win-win relationships with each other. So yours is tribalism, us is utilitarianism. But let's finish this video and then we could go to the next one.
Without having to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to sacrifice myself for people that I don't know. It is what it is. But give me some ideas of how to change the entire government and the entire system. Because I can't control where my taxes go, and I can't control what government officials are doing. And I'm not willing to start blasting towards people. I'm not willing to kill for change. I really don't want to have to do that. I don't.
Well, look at where the conversation is going. This is an American citizen living in peace and stability, and the things that they're considering is that whether we should kill and die for this cause. Like, I mean, I'm glad that your answer is no, but what the fact that this is the conversation in America by American citizens, that they're like, hey, should we actually start killing people? Like, the fact that this is the disagreement, like, why is this even being considered? Let's go to the next video, but let me actually read a super chat. So this is a woman from the pro-Palestine side responding to the Black Americans who are voting Democrats this election. But Angie is responding to give us a super chat saying, I want mental gymnastics as an Olympic sport. Yeah, because that would be a good one. Yeah. Okay. And or Persian Olympics as well as this guy mentioned. I think that should be another sport. By the way, I just wanted to quickly respond to Gene. I will respond to some other comments at the end of the video, but Gene is saying, wokeness and Marxist-Leninists, they are not different at all. No, Gene, you're wrong. They're actually very different. I mean, the wokeism is rooted in Marxist-Leninism, but Marxist-Leninism is very, very economically focused, but wokeism is actually mostly culturally focused. So they are, I mean, they have many similarities, but they also have many differences.